Hello everybody, this is Pastor Green. We're doing another Bible study, 2 Samuel chapter 20. If you'd like me to come speak at your church, you can send me an email, or if you have any questions, you can comment below. So every man of Israel went up from after David and followed Sheba, the son of Berchi, and the man of Judah came to their king of Jordan, even to Jerusalem. And David came to his house at Jerusalem, and the king took 10 women to his concubines, whom he left in the house, and put them in the ward, and fed them, and went not into them. So when they were shut up to the days of their death, living in widowhood, then said the king of Amas, assemble me the Judah 3 days, and I'll be here present. So Amas went to assemble the men of Judah, but he tarried longer than a set time which he had appointed him. And David said to Abishai, now shall Sheba the son of Berchi do us more harm than did Absalom? Did they take thy Lord's servants and pursue them, and lest they get fenced cities and escape us? So they just took out Absalom, who was causing all kind of problems in the kingdom. And now this guy Sheba shows up, and he starts causing problems. And a lot of times that's what happens in life, is you have somebody that's a problem, and once you finally get rid of them, somebody else comes in and becomes a problem as well. And there went out to him Joab's men, and the Chithrites, and the Petherites, and all the mighty men, and they all went out of Jerusalem to pursue after Sheba, the son of Berchi. And they were at the great stone which is in Gibeon. Amas went before them, and Joab's garments, which he had put on girdled unto him, was upon a girdle with a sword fastened upon his loins, and the sheath thereof. And he went forth and fell it out. So Joab put a sword inside of his garment, kind of hid it. That way nobody could see it. So you can see here the chart. You have David over here, and Joab over here. And Joab said to Amas, art thou in health, my brother? And Joab took Amas by the beard and the right hand to kiss him. But Amas took no heed to the sword that was in Joab's hand. And he smote him there in the 5th rib. And he shot out his bowels to the ground and struck him not again. And he died. So Joab and Abishai his brother pursued after Sheba the son of Berchi. So you can see he grabbed him by the beard so he couldn't get away, and then he stabbed him. And one of Joab's men stood by him and said, he that favors Joab, he is for David, let him go after Joab. And Amasai wallowed in blood in the midst of the highway. When the man saw that all the people stood still, it removed Amasai out of the highway into the field, and cast a cloth upon him. And when he saw that every one that came by him stood still. And when he was removed out of the highway, the people went after Joab to pursue after Sheba the son of Berchi. He went through all the tribes of Israel to Abel, and to Beth-makkah, and the Beerites, and all them gathered together, that they went after him. So you can see here on the map where Dan is. And right next to it is Abel Beth-makkah. And you can see this little chart here showing what the city looked like. And right now it's kind of a wasteland area. And they came and besieged him in Abel at Beth-makkah, and they cast up a bank against the city and stood there in a trench. And all the people that were with Joab battered at the wall to throw it down. And then cried a wise woman out of the city, Hear, hear, I say, I pray you, unto Joab, come here hither, and I will speak with thee. So this lady's calling out, and he's saying, Hey, Joab, come over here, I want to talk to you. And when he went after to come near to her, the woman said, Art thou Joab? And he answered, I am. Then she said unto him, Hear the words of thine handmaid. And he answered, I do hear. Then she spoke, saying, There won't ask to speak in old times, saying, They shall surely ask counsel of Abel at the end of the matter. I am the one of them that is peaceful and faithful in Israel. Thou seekest to destroy a city and a mother in Israel. Why wilt thou swallow up the inheritance of the Lord? And Joab answered and said, Far be it, far from me, should I shall swallow up or destroy. The matter is not so. But a man of the Mount Ephraim, Sheba, the son of Berchi, by name, has lifted up his hand against the king, even against David. Deliver him only, and I will depart from the city. The woman said to Joab, Behold, his head shall be thrown over at the wall. So this lady's like, Why are you guys in our area? We don't want troops here. You gotta get out of here. And Joab says, There's this guy here that's causing some problems. Once we take care of him, we're going to leave. The lady's like, I'll take care of it for you. So basically, this is a little video here, a little picture here, and it says English. Woodcut for the narrative of 2 Samuel 20 in 1695. Jonathan cast of wealth, 720 Joab, and the wise woman thrown Sheba's head over the wall. And the woman went to all the people for wisdom, and they cut off the head of Sheba, the son of Berchi, and cast it out to Joab. And he blew a trumpet, and they retired from the city, every man to his tent, and Joab returned to Jerusalem to the king. So the people found Sheba, they took care of him, they showed Joab he was taken care of. And then Joab blew a trumpet and said, okay, let's go. Now Joab was over all the host of Israel, and Benani, the son of the Jehoiada, was over the Chiturites, over the Pethites, and Ardam was over the tribute, and Josaphat, the son of Adu, was recorder. And Sheba was scribe, and Zadok and Abiathar were the priests, and Iri, also the Rittite, was chief ruler around David. Well, guys, that's the video. I appreciate you guys watching. If you have any questions, you can just comment below. This was a pretty short chapter, so there wasn't a whole lot to say. I'm going to put a couple links on the screen. The bottom right is going to be the 2 Samuel Bible study. The top left is going to be the 1 Samuel Bible study. And the bottom left is going to be a video YouTube thinks you're going to like. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, click that bell. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.